this sacred land, to all of our benefic guides of the north, the east, the west, the south, above, below, within. I'm so grateful for Diana Walker and this beautiful land, the Medicine Lodge, the Sweat Lodge, a place to come into vision, to be still, to be quiet. I want to give thanks to her beloved mother, Faye. Thank you, grandmother, for guiding me here. I'm so grateful for your beautiful daughter and the heart that she holds and the medicine that she brings with her wisdom and light. This is Yahira Lobos, finally grounded, about to go into silence. I went into silence for 2 days, and I had to break it yesterday to go into town to get resources for the next month. This is my birthday month, and I am here in sacred union with the land in silence until the full moon, which is on the 16th. It is in Aries, and I will be at the White Sands in New Mexico celebrating with a few friends. We're going to be doing a lodge when I come out of silence. I want to give thanks to the women coming together for that great purification that we are all in. I want to send my love and gratitude to my friends and family out in Asheville and all around the globe that are being devastated, but we are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are to remember that we are part of the rainbow prophecy, all of the prophecies coming into fruition, into existence, for we are at the 11th hour by way of the Hopi. Want to give thanks to the tribes of the Sacred Heart and to all my beloved friends all around North America, South America, all around on every continent that are bringing in sacred ceremonies for us to purify body, mind, heart, and soul. I'll be doing Purium, which is a superfood lifestyle change. I've been wanting to do this for a while. When I left Timothy in April, I've been on quite a journey. I found myself going from place to place for the last 2 months as I gave up a job in a place of living that just didn't suit me to grow. I am one of the new earth leaders. Yahira Lobos is here to continue to mend the sacred hoop with the medicine wheels as we are coming together in the sacred circle to open up our hearts, to purify, use our voice to connect to the divine that we are. We are the ones, like I said, we've been waiting for. We have the new earth light codes, and we've been working on the lands intentionally since 2012, many of us, and we are the ones that are coming together through these natural disasters, and we are strong and courageous, and we will not give up. We remember who we are as we have to heal ourselves first, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We are being asked to come back into our sacred breath, to remember the ancient tradition of sitting in meditation, breathing with the land, sitting in sweat lodges, as the Good Red Road has provided this for me here in North America, and I'm so grateful to our beloved sister bringing that to us here on the land. I am also about bringing together the conscious transformational music and art festivals, promoting them, and all of you that are musicians and artists and creators of the sacred hoop, bringing your medicines and your teachings, your wisdoms that have been taught to you through the heavens above. We are connecting from the north, the east, the west, the south, above, below, within, and we are so grateful for the lands that are being cultivated to plant the seeds of the new earth. We are the ones that are the visionaries that have some opportunities to network and to collaborate with others. We've been doing this, some of us, from the beginning of time, not just here in this lifetime, but in many. We are to remember that we are made up of the stars, that we are not here alone, that there are more wars than just the one that you see before you, not only within your own families and communities, but also in many other planets and dimensions for the resources of our heart and our energy. And so we are neutralizing all of the polarities and the dualities of the dark and the light. To be the light right now, we have been using our voice for eons and have been taken off of this planet and scrutinized, judged, even murdered and sacrificed for just using our voice and being the light to educate, to consciously evolve, to awaken people to what is clean air, clean food, clean heart, clean mind, clean body, clean soul. You know, we are here, many of us from past lives, to remember all that we are and to remember that we are more than we remember. We've been programmed. We call the matrix the part of the programming that started in our schools, through television, through media. You know, we were taught to not share our love, but to go against ourselves and to not remember the love that we are. And therefore, there's been hundreds of years of trauma that's been passed down from generation to generation. And in 2012, I had my own wake-up call. I am Yahira Lobos, sharing with you a part of my story, which is many of your stories of our great awakening. And mine came in 2012 after decades of knowing that one day I would have to get sober. But it came to me in a harsh way. It was really difficult, as I was born in Suffern, New York, and I was born of my beautiful mother, Josephine Francis Saldivar DiGiorgio, and my father, Albert Richard DiGiorgio, in upstate New York, in Suffern, New York. I told people I was born backwards as a breech baby and came in with 2 broken ribs. And that was part of the symbolism and the memory for me to remember that I came here to end human suffering. And it wasn't until 2012 where I came up in a horrible incident in New York City where I was falsely arrested for trying to break up a fight. I was at that place where my friends were with me and we were intoxicated, and I tried to break up a fight, and I ended up getting my ass really beat down by these undercover New York City cops. I went up against the corrupt system, as I was literally in a program to be empowered as a woman, to know the human rights. I was being certified through the Empowerment Center in the Bronx, New York, and it was December 8th of 2012 when this incident took place right outside of Webster Hall in the Lower East Manhattan, while I was with all my old school SVDC friends, high and drunk, getting ready to cop some crack for real. And I found myself ending up being arrested and going to the Tombs. You know, when I was in the middle of getting beat up, I had a vision from Archangel Michael asking me to choose a side. And at that moment, I remember in front of what was like hundreds of people in New York City, nobody would really help me. I'm screaming, and these cops were undercover, and I didn't know who they were. And I remember asking them, "Who are you? Identify yourself." I was doing what I was taught in my empowerment class, but it was a hustle. I was in a really horrible situation. They were in the middle of a drug bust, and my friends kind of interfered that moment, so they were kind of pissed. And I understand today now, but at that moment, it was the moment that great creator Wankantanka, all of my benefic guides and ancestors, and Archangel Michael came to me and asked me to choose the light. So in front of hundreds of people, I was able to choose the light. I remember screaming, "I choose the light, I choose the light." And ever since then, I've been on a mission with many others that were coming around North America, South America, and all around the globe. And we were bringing in these transformational music and art festivals. And that was the venue that I fell into, as well as traveling around North America, building medicine wheels, being a part of building many people's intentional communities. We planted many seeds for hemp farms and for food forest. I've been a part of building apothecaries, and I've been a part of many pilgrimages, vision quest, and detoxification, purification, silence journeys for 2 weeks in Maui. I want to give thanks to David Weber for that. And I'm just really grateful for all of the medicines that we've been able to share, all the events that we've been able to bring together, all of the elders that are indigenous, all of the starseed, the children of the corn. I've had an opportunity in these last, 12 going on 13 years to be a part of something bigger. And so during this month of October, A really great way to support me would be booking a read-in with me, as I'm certified in 9 different modalities, from the Akashic Records to Heart Thread Meditation, Social Emotional Education, IRT, Inner Resonance Technologies, and I'm also certified in as a peer advocate for those that have suffered neurodivergently. Crystal Nations Collective will be a nonprofit and an LLC working for youth, children, and families, for those that are survivors and recovering addicts and alcoholics. I am on that road for 13 years now, and it's been a great journey to meet many different wisdom keepers, to get certified in different modalities, but furthermore, to actually utilize my own journey coming from New York, living in South Carolina, to LA, Redondo Beach, to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I've lived in many different communities, from Asheville to Pampa, Texas, to Florida, and now here I am in southern New Mexico after living up and down the Rio Grande. I am coming into Sacred Ceremony, and I would love to invite you to our events where we're planting the seeds for the future generations. And for now, I would like to offer my read-ins, a sliding scale to anybody who's going through a hard time, especially a gift to those that are boots on the ground in Asheville, North Carolina, and to my other brothers and friends that are building community. I love you so much.